10 Most Beloved Female Wrestlers in WWE History. WWE started taking women's wrestling seriously in the 21st century, and that's when top female stars started to emerge and steal the hearts of fans. Especially in the last 10 years, there has been a greater amount of talent in the women's division, and therefore more female wrestlers have been loved and admired. How do you win the fans' affection? The main thing is to do an excellent job on screen, have good matches, cut entertaining promos, tell brilliant stories, or, it must be said, have a stunning look so that everyone loves you. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the 10 most beloved female wrestlers in WWE history. 10. Bianca Belair is a fan favorite. Fans now want Bianca Belair to turn heel so she can freshen up her character. Bianca Belair has arguably been the most successful women's wrestler of the 2020s, as she has won the Royal Rumble match, has a 4-0 record at WrestleMania, has been SmackDown Women's Champion and Raw Women's Champion, and has delivered several epic matches. The fans enjoyed each of those accomplishments because she was a fresh face in the women's division, and also because she is very charismatic and was easy to connect with. In just a 3-year span, the EST became one of the most beloved female wrestlers in WWE history. 9. Charlotte Flair is loved by most fans. Charlotte has a lot of haters as well. Charlotte Flair has a lot of haters, but she has countless fans as well, and that has become clear lately, as fans miss her and will likely go wild when she returns. The Queen has been criticized a lot throughout her career. Some say she's in WWE because of her father, and others simply criticize her overpush, but that's a minority. Most fans appreciate Charlotte's work and know that she is one of the best to ever do it. 8. Bayley is one of the greatest female wrestlers in WWE history. Fans admire and respect Bayley because of her amazing career. Bayley began to endear herself to the fans when she was in NXT, especially thanks to her legendary matches against Sasha Banks. And over the years, she established herself as a fan favorite, and even after her heel turn, she has a lot of fans. One of the reasons why fans love Bayley is because she is very charismatic and always does excellent character work, so it's easy to connect with her. 7. Stacy Keebler is still loved by WWE fans. Stacy Keebler's legs made her one of the most popular female wrestlers in WWE history. Truth be told, Stacy Keebler couldn't wrestle, and she couldn't cut a promo to save her life. But she is still one of the most beloved female wrestlers in WWE history. The fans didn't care if she was a terrible worker, and every time she entered the ring she received a loud pop, and yes, it was because the fans simply wanted to see her. She had a stunning look and the most popular legs in WWE history, and that's why all the fans loved her. 6. Mickie James is one of the most popular wrestlers in WWE history. Mickie James has had a long, successful career. Mickie James is a legend of women's wrestling, not only in WWE but also in Impact Wrestling. She came up in the S and quickly became very popular. She became WWE Women's Champion shortly after debuting, and it was immediately clear that she was much better than most of the women on the roster. Plus, she was very charismatic. So, the fans had a fresh, charismatic, and talented face to support. The fans continued to support her over the years as she continued to make her mark on wrestling. 5. Asuka is one of the best in-ring performers in WWE history. With her amazing performances, Asuka earned fans' love and admiration. Asuka has been a fan favorite ever since she made her WWE debut and started winning matches non-stop. Her undefeated streak was a big deal, and many fans were furious when she lost to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. Despite being Japanese and speaking practically no English, she is very charismatic, but the main reason fans love her is because of her phenomenal in-ring skills. 4. Fans want AJ Lee to return to WWE. AJ Lee was one of the best wrestlers of the Divas era. AJ Lee is one of the most influential women in WWE history. She was a true game changer, and it is precisely because of the way she was in real life that many fans love her, as she worked very hard to make the women's division a better place. In addition, she was an extraordinary worker. She excelled both in the ring and on the microphone, so it was impossible for fans not to love her. AJ Lee is still missed, and fans hope to see her return to the ring someday. Sasha Banks is one of the most loved wrestlers in WWE history. Banks' unique style made her a fan favorite. Sasha Banks, now known as Mercedes Moné, could not be missing from this list, as she has countless fans around the world. She is very likable and charismatic, so it was very easy for fans to connect with her. And her unique style, colorful hair, glasses, and ring gear was also a factor that made her stand out. But most importantly, and what made Banks a fan favorite, her in-ring skills are phenomenal, as she delivered several all-time classics. However, it seems like a few WWE fans started to dislike her when she left the company. 2. Trish Stratus is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Trish Stratus is one of the most influential female wrestlers ever. Trish Stratus is for many the greatest female wrestler of all time, as she left her mark on the industry and paved the way for future generations of women's wrestling. Millions of fans love her unconditionally, admire her for her wrestling accomplishments and in-ring talent, but also love her for her looks and sex appeal. One way or another, it's practically impossible not to love Trish Stratus. 1. Becky Lynch is one of the most loved female wrestlers of all time. Becky Lynch's charisma and superb talent made her stand out. If there's a female wrestler more beloved than Trish Stratus, it is Becky Lynch. No female superstar has been as over as Becky, especially during her rise as the man. She was perhaps the face of WWE at some point, something that no other woman has done. We are talking about a megastar who oozes charisma with a unique aura and is extremely talented at everything she does. Becky Lynch is a greater-than-life character, and she is arguably the most beloved female wrestler in WWE history.